Mama, we need to talk about next year. Etta is setting the dinner table. I spy Aunt Viv fake minding her own business. She's been washing the same bunch of collard greens for about 5 minutes. Not right now. I'm exhausted. I had my first tour today, and Lola made me have 2 glasses of champagne. I can feel it coming. 3, 2, 1. Now, baby, I don't want to let her go either. But Etta's time, it's coming. And Lola don't make you do nothing you don't want to do. When you 2 women gonna stop acting like a couple of girls? Drinking on a Tuesday afternoon waiting on your kids. I should call Child Protective Services on you, too. How is it Aunt Viv can simultaneously make me feel old, because Etta will soon be leaving me for her own life, and infantile, for loving my Tuesday afternoon drinking dates with Lola? Etta, don't you mind your mama. You go right ahead. I can tell you have things to say. And she's gonna listen, trust me. Aunt Viv points her chef's knife at me. In almost 14 years of collective decision-making, the score is currently 823 Aunt Viv and Etta to my 62, and at least 50 of those times, Aunt Viv was either out of town or at least out of the house. Etta strategically moves over to the sink to lock arms with Aunt Viv. They are now a united front looking to take me down. It's not that I don't want Etta to go to college and become her own person. Of course I do. Since she was small, I have planned all the ways I would make sure Etta did early adulthood differently than me. I'm thinking Cornell or Dartmouth, a rural Ivy nowhere near the distracting trappings of big city life. Etta can study engineering, computer science, or math. She has consistently shown promise in all 3 areas since 2nd grade. A gorgeous, brainy black female with that kind of academic background will play well in the job market. Then, if she wants to go to graduate school in New York or D.C. or London on her own dime, I'll be fine with it because she will be a fully cooked human being. No pasties and full-body waxes for Etta. Etta is a smart and focused girl. I'm not saying that as her mother. I'm saying that as a professional who spends her waking days assessing the full range of human aptitude and ability, or lack thereof. The smarts I attribute to her great Fairchild education and genetics. I was a fabulous student, just a lousy decision-maker. The focus to her long-standing dance career with the San Francisco Ballet School. Etta brilliantly uses her body to create beauty and art, something neither her absent grandmother nor I could make happen. Ballet has also kept her out of trouble, healthy, and sheltered from the trappings of the world. Fairchild and ballet are all Etta knows, and I will make sure her next step in life will be as promising and as safe as the last 14 years. What I want for my child is no different than any other parent. I want Etta to be happy, to have options in life, and I want to make sure she doesn't return to my couch. I came back to San Francisco to try to end an unfortunate 2-generation cycle of Bordelon women using their bodies rather than their brains to make a living. It will be different for Etta. She will rewrite our family story to be one of brains over beauty, not the other way around. Admittedly, what I don't know is how I'm going to pay for this expensive turn of family events. Even though I'm a Fairchild alum, and unquestionably an extraordinary employee, minus the crank calls I make to Rowan, pretending to be from his favorite Japanese restaurant, informing him there is actually pork in his beloved gyozas. Take that, you vegan freak. This whole applying to college business is far more complicated than I remember, and it's leaving me with one feeling: overwhelmed. Historically, when I'm feeling overwhelmed, my MO is to work hard to ignore the situation that is creating the anxiety. This is a learned survival skill I refined early in my childhood. Whenever I would wonder why my mama left me, why she never came back, why she thought Aunt Viv would do a better job raising me than she could, I would compartmentalize my questions, because when I tried to ask Aunt Viv, she refused to give me answers. I was met with a dismissive, "Oh, you don't really want to know anything about that. You've got a good life with me, haven't you, child?" To this day, I still don't know if all that time Aunt Viv actually knew where my mother was, but wouldn't say, or if Aunt Viv was as clueless as I was. Either way, growing up, my mother was not a topic up for discussion.